your heart, like whatever your genitals are telling you to go west
Right.
to 40 to Memphis, you got to deal with that Memphis traffic, okay? Like you have to deal with those traffic jams, those car wrecks or whatever. You have to deal with that because you chose. You see what I'm saying? You chose that direction, and I'm not saying everybody
Okay.
in every situation
So I'm sorry. One brother
chooses to do
said
that.
he's not feeling that.
Oh,
Staying there just for the child. That's
oh,
just his. He threw
okay,
that out there, Pep, to let you know what we looking at. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well, I will. You have to now, mind you, I'm not a parent. I do know parents, but you have to a certain extent, you know the person. I'm not saying every situation. You've dealt with this person long enough to lay down with them a certain number of times. You got those text messages, you got those calls, you got those FaceTimes, and you got those red flags. You chose after a certain amount of time, I'm not saying every situation, you chose to reproduce with this person.
At that age, though, I don't really think that's a choice. They are young people. Life happens. It's natural. They got together.
True,
It's not that
true.
they couldn't control it or stop
No,
it.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
every situation. I'm
Okay.
saying most situations, you know, you shouldn't be with this person. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. Okay. Got you. That's true. Yes.
She
That's
wasn't.
true.
D said she wasn't as crazy then.
All right. And she's
She
not. No,
was.
no, no. You can't
No,
see
no,
it.
no, no, no.
You don't see
No.
that.
Time out.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Time out,
Let
fellas.
me wait. Let me say
Time
something
out.
because you've been talking.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All
Okay,
new
cool. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
all new cars ride good
Wait,
until
wait.
you put some miles on them. Then the smell goes away. Then the suspension starts to give out. Then the engine gets
Your
bad. The
miles go.
transmission starts slipping. It get a couple dings in
Yes,
it.
yes,
So like it's just like a new relationship.
yes.
It always is good in the beginning, but can it take those miles and still look good and hold up in the long term and for the long haul and still be healthy? That's the kicker.
So I will argue D's comment. She wasn't as crazy then. She was. You just chose not to recognize. And I don't want to say crazy. You just chose not to recognize.
You're the host. I'm the guest. She was psycho.
Right. So he's saying, y'all,
Peppers
the
wanna
young
he
lady
wanna
was
use this
psycho.
word so
He
bad.
said so. He got some information we don't have.
Right.
So he's saying that the young lady
Peppers wanna
was,
use this
you
word
know, she
so
was
bad.
psycho and it was really, really intense
Yes.
with the young lady. So you know, yeah,
Only
okay,
if I could testify what the
yeah.
person was doing,
Right,
y'all would say the same thing.
right,
Everybody
right,
would agree with me. Oh no, that's psychotic.
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
I,
Okay. Okay. So what was your other question? You said you had another question.
you sparked a question because you were talking about social media and dating. Currently,
Come on.
I'm okay, and
Okay.
this is it's different today because
Mm.
people don't want to give you their phone numbers anymore.
Yeah, they're like, oh, follow
He's
me.
dating, and
Follow
it's
me on
different
Instagram.
because they
Follow
don't
me.
want to give the
Follow
phone
me.
numbers out.
Follow me. Yeah.
Follow you Instagram. So then we're talking via Instagram or Snapchat. And I'm like, okay, this is different. And then you mentioned the ghosting because afterwards you talk for a little while, then they're just boop, and then
So
you're and I'm just like, is this what they do today? We don't talk for what purpose? Oh yeah,
me and you have kind of talked about this before. I'm gonna give you the female perspective. Um, and if you know me and you follow me, it's one of those things. It's like for the general public of females, if you don't fit a certain picture caption
okay,
or picture quality, I'm not gonna
okay,
involve myself with you. So like that's very surface. That's very our generation is very surface. We don't have core
okay,
conversations. We don't have conversations like what what makes you tick? What do you like? It's like what can you
huh?
provide for me? What can I get from you and how can you help me and my future children. It's like,
Right.
what you just skipped the core qualities of me, and you just are only talking about yourself. That's how females are today. It's like, what can you provide for me? How can I launch my future?
He's an ATM.
There you go. It's not like, what makes you you? How can I build with you, and how can I help you?
So it's kind of equivalent to, I did a video before, Pepper. It was like
Oh wait, you're not on.
yeah, I know it.
Oh,
I know
you
that.
ended it?
So yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, cool.
So it's like the Ken doll. Like Barbie had everything, and Ken just accompanied Barbie. She had a mobile home. She had a Barbie house. She went to the beach. She was a nurse. She was all these things. So Ken didn't have a job, and Ken just accompanied Barbie. So Ken just sponsored her with his body and his presence. So now we have this new age modern woman who she's doing all these things like Barbie did, and Ken really has no point and no purpose. So this is where we're getting a little out of order with how things should happen in our relationships. So as far as that Ken and Barbie thing, it's good that our sisters getting their money. It's good that they're independent, but then you have to leave room for yourself to be with a man. So now when I have my relationship forums, I talk to the sisters and I say the reason that I say that they can't lead is because first they don't want to lead. They say that in droves, in abundance, and then second of all, I ask my brother, I say, why did you go to college? He said that I can get an education, get a good job, so that I could take care of my family. When I asked the sister, why did you go to college? She said, so I can get a good job, so I can make a lot of money, so that I can take care of me and my kids. There's no man in that. You see? So, and then that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just saying this is what they say. So the man is going there, the woman is included. But when the woman does it, the man is excluded. That's why she cannot lead and she does not want to. Okay, now that doesn't mean that they can't. That doesn't mean that there's not Michelle Obama's and the Camilla, we got our vice presidents out here. We got that. That's a good thing. But those are the exceptions to the rule. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I would agree. I would just
All right. But I'm sorry you're going through that because I was there. Trust me, not long ago.
Honestly, in social media, and without him dating with social media, because his dating didn't deal with social media
Right.
for real.
Yeah. No.
Our dating and social media, validation comes with social media.
Right. Like
it comes with, if I don't post a certain
right.
amount, I don't get validation or I feel less than.
Yeah.
People are not even really having real conversations because they're always on their phone. Like literally, right. I've been in the service industry for however many years, and I see families have great meals and miss certain moments because they're on their phone, checking for somebody else, reading an email, worried about their work or whatever. It's not a present moment. And it's like we tend to like fall on social media to like validate our relationship or validate our feelings. Or if somebody doesn't like my picture, that means that I'm not attractive or my outfit isn't cute.
Right.
Social media is not real. Literally, that whole day that social media was down, people had to have real conversations. They had to talk to people. They had to like interact with people. Even like quarantine. We couldn't.
Let me ask.
Go ahead.
What do you think a solution is, Pepper, to your situation? If you could write the story, an ideal situation, what would it look like?
The ideal situation would be, okay, so I send her a message. She's already knows me. She's seen my page. She's, because you know a person by what they post.
Okay.
This is very true.
You can read.
To a certain extent, yes.
Yeah, to a certain extent. But I really believe that everybody will, at some point, if you're watching, they'll show you who they are.
Oh, absolutely right. If you, yes, they will be consistent. Yes.
At some point,
right,
they're going to show you. So I'm like, well, we've already followed each other for a long period of time. We've met also.
Mhm.
So it's like the ideal situation would be just why don't we can talk for a period of time in the messenger, but at some point we should go to phone number where we're talking and we're FaceTiming
On our actual phones.
on our actual phones.
Yeah.
And we set up a time and we meet up and we continue that. It shouldn't be this talking on Snapchat. That's just, I'm just like, well, this is new.
Yeah. It's
It's been
very,
a long since I've dated, for one.
honestly, it's very artificial and it's fake. Like,
It is.
if you don't have conversations on the phone or like FaceTime, how do you really know if that's the actual person? Because there are shows out there that are like catfish or uh wannabes or something. And it's like, how do you really know that you're talking to the person that you met?
Right, and that's